Hazel in Florida. I think I've finally got the sequence from church age into the tribulation, other than I have heard some say the rapture, and then you say, which I have heard you say is not biblical, is after the church age and before the tribulation begins. I think you said the church would be here at the time of Antichrist. Could you please clarify for me? And certainly I'd be happy to. And the church will be here. The rapture, look at history. The rapture was not even mentioned. Nowhere do you read of a rapture until after the year 1830, when this woman named Margaret MacDonald had what she described as an evil dream. And she woke up from that talking about rapture. And there were a couple of preachers there that said, aha, we don't have to teach the book of Revelation anymore. We're going to teach that everyone's going to be gone, and thus the birth of the rapture theory. But it's false teaching. We're going to be here. The church will be here during the tribulation of Antichrist. Why else would the word teach us to put on the gospel armor of Ephesians chapter 6, that we can fight against powers and principalities on high? That includes Satan himself. And you sure don't want to forget that shield, the shield of faith, which quenches the fiery darts of Satan. Why would you need the gospel armor if you're going to fly away? It's not biblical. In Revelation chapter 20, verses 4 through 6, we learn that there are some who will overcome, and they're the ones who will have that gospel armor on, and they take part in the first resurrection. The rest of the people, the first resurrection means that the second death, the death of the soul, has no power over them. What does that mean? That means they're in the good to go into the eternity. But everyone else is dead, spiritually dead, until the end of the 1,000 years, the millennium, which is where the great white throne judgment occurs. At that point, you're judged either into the lake of fire or into the eternity, one of the two. Reuben in Texas.